Hey there. Okay, I am excited to come hang out with you tomorrow, but it's kind of stressful that I feel like you're going to be here for, I think our meeting is from 8 till 11. So just to give you an idea, but I'm going to show you a couple of things so that you have some stuff to work on. You can always text me if you get done and you're like, now what? And I will do my best to keep you busy. But okay, so here's the deal. So this is your desk, your table. I moved our room around a bit. So your table is now where my table used to be. So that way I can have my table and my computer area all in one. So this is where I have it kind of spread out. All of these things for you to work on. So first off, this is our class list. This is actually the one that gets taped inside of the Chromebook cart. But as you're looking, hey, thank you. Yay! I appreciate it. As you are looking at like the sets of name tags and things that are around, refer back to this because initially when I printed name tags, there were a few other kids in our class that aren't anymore, and I have not gone through and pulled them out. So this stack is correct. So these are for cubbies. If you would take these and put them green tape on the back of each side and then stick them into their cubbies as such all the way along. I guess, how do you want to do it? I am okay with whatever you choose to do. We could go alphabetical by first name. Right now they're alphabetical by last name. So this list here is alphabetical by last name. So it's kind of up to you. If you feel like when you're filing papers into their cubbies, you'd rather have them alphabetical by first name, feel free to change them up. So these go in their cubbies. That's one thing. Here's another. This is our stick jar. If you remember from last year, I left these as our reminder. So these are the new sticks. We need to put the new student name on it, color one end green and one end of the same stick red. Does that make sense? And then these can go in the trash and new sticks go in there. So that's another thing. That would be awesome. These are their computer codes. So like last year, we need to cut each of these out. And then these are going to get taped with clear packing tape inside of the computer. So I'll just pull one out to just kind of remind you. Like as we pull out, the old ones I think are still on here. So let's just see. Yeah, so we want to just put them in the same place. We clear packinged over the whole top because that kind of laminated it for us and just put it on the right side. So if that would be one thing that would be super helpful. They need to go in order of this. So we can hang this up when we're done, but Hunter should be on computer one. So Hunter 1, Hunter, his tag goes on computer 1. Tinley is number 2. Her tag is going to go on Chromebook number 2. So that's how they should go. So those tags will be here on the table with that list. So that's another thing. So there's a couple of lamination things. These are going to be in the entry for them to hang artwork on. So these need to be cut out just right along the edge so that the lamination goes right to the edge. And then these are just calendar pieces that can be cut out as well and stacked. So these are back to school night gifts. The tags are here and the cookies are in the box. If you'll just staple one on the top of each one. And then once the name tags are on cubbies, these can just sit right inside the edge of the cubby with the name tag taped underneath so that when they come on back to school night, probably more like that. So once they're done, you can tape them in there. And just know that we're going to be one pack of cookies short. I still need to go grab one more pack because we have 23 kiddos next year. And I only grabbed enough for 22 actually, and we are short. So there's that. So these are the chair backs. And these are ones that you're going to want to look through the list because I know I have extra of these than we have kids. And all we do on these, I might have to like figure out how to hold this better. So the chair back goes on like so. Let's see how we do here. Chair back like so. And then we took this tag and on the back of it, we took a safety pin from here and we pinned one part of the safety pin to the back. Let me just put this down. Sorry, you're going to get to view the carpet while I use two hands for a second. So I tape it like this, like with a clear piece of packing tape or green painter's tape, whatever you want. I put the tape over that, and then we pin it to the back of a chair so it looks like this. So that's another thing that would be super helpful to work on, is getting these chair backs done. So those are there. And I don't necessarily know, like we have chairs out. At this point, we can just, even if you want to just build them and then make a stack of them, like stack up the things that are not even hooked on a chair, or if you want to just put them around the room on chairs, that's fine. And then we can move them around as we are ready. So there's 2 different stacks here. I'm like, it is a mess. So one stack gets taped on here, and we use these for their artwork. So last year we just took the name tag, flipped it, put a piece of green painter's tape like this, and then once we get these hung up on the wall, and I'll help you when I get back because we have to figure out where they're all going to fit, then we'll just slip this over the top and it'll hold their artwork. So there's 2 stacks because one of them is for these and the other one goes out on the coat room. So for these ones on the coat room, you'll want to use the clear packing tape. Remember last year we had the little panther paws, and these are just gonna go, we're just gonna go on a walk. So to the left of each coat hook. So we'll stick it right here, put a piece of painter's tape or of packing tape over it, and then the next one's gonna go here, packing tape over it. So we can do all of this short one. And then when we come here, last year we only did the lower ones, I think, because of short kiddos. Or maybe we did one. What did we do? I don't know. You might have to look at like count, because obviously we have to have enough. We have 23 kids, so we have to have 23 spots. But these will just go to the side. So those can be taped up. That would be super helpful. Okay, here's another thing. I don't know how long it's going to take. So you may just get through with stuff really fast, or you may feel like it takes a million years, and we'll just work on it when we get back. So these ones are for their water bottle holders because I got tired of printing stuff. So all it is, it's actually a whole, I'll cut these before I go. It's like a border that I just cut into a piece. So we just need to take one of their name tags, and then we're gonna come over here and just staple it. Cha-ching. Okay, one last thing is parent meeting folders. So this one is done in the back as a sample. And these ones are the empty folders and the 2 stacks. So please fill out and return is right here. There's 3 papers and they're in order. So student info, volunteer, and then guidelines would be pulled out, and you could put in a new folder on the left side. And then on the right side, it's in order. Meet the teacher, the Hello Kinder packet, and our classroom schedule in that order, and they would go on the right side. So that would be another great thing to work on, and just make a stack of them as well. So hopefully, like I said, if you finish early, there are some other things that I could guide you to do, but we should be done at 11 tomorrow. Melissa, this is one more thing. We need to make the tags for music and PE. So here's all of the tags. We can take those stickers off if they will come from a field trip. But anyway, use the paper cutter. Like obviously you have to cut it a tiny bit smaller than this, but we cut them down, slide them in, put on the tag, and then put them back in this bucket. So, and these are just random extras that don't matter. So that is one more thing that I will have on your table in the morning. So this one from Isaiah and Aspen are last year, so just pull those out and toss them. Thank you.